Creativity is limitless, for better or worse.
Hello guys, how's it going? Feels like long time no see. It's been 2 days. How you guys doing? I hope you are keeping cool. It is ridiculously hot. It's really bad. At least by me. I've heard it's really bad by a lot of you guys too. We are waiting on Ham, I believe. Hello Kishu, hello Ham, and hello Jingang. How are you guys? Disgustingly hot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. By me, I think it's over 100 Fahrenheit and it's pretty humid. And admittedly, I'm someone now who doesn't really... I don't know how to explain this, but I don't really notice the heat, as in I don't sweat or anything, but it still really takes a toll on me. So it's kind of dangerous, right? Because I don't really realize when it's super bad. Hey Drac, how's it going? How you doing? It is bearable, but you do live right under the roof, so it gets pretty hot in your room. Yeah, I'm lucky that I'm in the basement. It's 90 by you? Okay. Still kind of rough depending on the humidity. Hey Hyperion, nice to see you. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Alright, so... if you're out for like 5 minutes at work, you get covered in sweat. You stay busy all day when you're the heat. Yeah, I get you. I get you. No, it's understandable. It's not pleasant for anyone. Okay, so today's the day. Today's the day of the Hwei skin. Today is Hwei Day. It is Hwei Day. Won't you all celebrate Hwei Day with me? Oh, congrats, Ham. I'm really happy for you. Let's go. So we will use this time to go and purchase the skin and all of the... Listen, I saved up. I knew the skin was coming. So we're gonna go all out. We're gonna grab the Chroma bundle. And we're gonna grab the border set. If Riot lets me. You at least finish the school year so you don't have to go out a lot, mostly just groceries. You know, that might be for the best. The heat's actually pretty dangerous. It's okay, take your time, Riot. Purchase. Okay, nice, we got the drip. Considering Akali got drip too, you shall celebrate. Oh, let's go. Are we gonna have matching drip today? You pulled 6 time on Morg and you got the legendary set skin. Oh, they're in there? Oh yeah, the illustration icon's not bad. The set skin is in there? Oh, the legendary one. Oh, okay. My god, I was like, holy heck. Alright, Ham, are you on your way? Also, I think I'm gonna get the pass because it has a Hwei, not this pass. This pass, because it has a Hwei emote. And I'm going to obviously chill out for Hwei. I gotta, oh my god, premium? I just want the basic one. Just the basic one, thank you. Alright, and then we can get this. That's all I care about. And also a new Janna skin is nice. I don't know if Dawnbringer Janna is any good, but I have not gotten the Janna skin in many years, and I've been wanting one, so that's a nice little bonus. I unfortunately do not really care about the Zed skin. I'm never gonna play Zed. Listen, it looks nice, but I'm not gonna play Zed. You can't make me. You can't make me int on Zed. Alright, I'll give Ham 2 more minutes, and if he's not back, then we will skip him for now and come back. I will actually just use this time to be right back. This is the earliest be right back of all time. Hold on, guys. Okay, I am back. Hello, guys. I don't know if I just lowered my mic gain on accident. I don't think I did. Alright, Ham. We will come back to you, I suppose. Alright, I'm excited to use the new skin. It looks really nice, and quite frankly, the chromas look especially nice. The ruby chroma looks to be... It looks similar to Blood Moon. It looks similar to Blood Moon, so I'm pretty excited about that. Alright, sorry, I'm just sitting back down. She finally got- oh! Oh, I'm sorry, the chat was not scrolling, Ham. I am very sorry. No, I can invite you, Ham. Are you here now? You have 8 rolls till guaranteed Morg skin? Oh my god, congrats, Kishu. Just promise me you'll use it in a game with me, please. I really would like to see it. And actually experience it, because apparently your teammates kind of, You sent it? You just sent it after they joined? Oh, okay. Alright, Ham, if you're sure. I mean, if you're on, you're on, dude. Jin Gang don't care. Just get in here. More than likely have it by the weekend streams. I'm so excited. Alright, fine, Ham, I see how it is. Well, enjoy your game for now. I will invite you next game if you want. Wait, I did not set my icon. Jingang, it is crazy to me that you like such a mainstream gacha game. Nothing wrong with that. I've never played the game myself. I can't speak to how good it is or isn't, but it's just funny for Jingang. Yo, this is the best Hwei icon ever. Hwei doesn't have fantastic icons, so I'm really happy with this one. Illustrated icon, it's okay. The Winter Blessed one is okay. The Champy one I think is pretty garbo. So how you guys doing? I've been good. Been working. I recorded some videos for YouTube that are non-league. So that's been nice, kind of getting into that. I know it's going to be kind of slow starting off, but I'm hoping that, you know, with consistency, eventually I'll maybe have a series that does well. It, you know, it just takes effort. You've been enjoying it, but also been waiting for your games out. Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah, mobile games are good for that, right? You know, I'm always giving you guys advice, and I think today I might need some advice, so we'll see if the topic ends up coming up. I certainly don't want to bring down the mood or anything. I'm fine, for the record. But I am having a bit of an issue in my personal life. And I'm kind of working on a solution. But it still has some kinks. Alright, hit him with the good thank you.
Creativity is limitless.
Aw, thanks, Sam. I appreciate it. It is really hot. Guys, every time I get watered, can you please water yourselves? Alright, we're not gonna lane into Fizz today. I'm sure all the Fizz players are gonna be out. But yeah, we'll see if maybe the topic just comes up. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll bring it up. I'm usually pretty open about, you know, talking about what's going on in my life, the good and the bad. And I don't want to worry you guys. Alright, new skin. Yo, it looks good. Now we have all these chromas. This is the one that I said looked like Blood Moon. We have this yellow one, not bad. The green one's alright. Ooh, the blue one's nice. The purple, I definitely don't like it that much, but it's okay. This white one is sick. Oh my god, the black one's really good. And then the pink one. Why do I have a locked one? Oh, is that Mythic Essence or in the past or something? I'll have to take a look. The pink one is actually really nice. Which chroma do we go with? Do we go with the black one? Actually, the white one's kind of cool. Hey, Cyber, how's it going? Alright. Let's see. Against Syndra, now I really don't like the Syndra matchup. But it's how it's gonna be, given that there's a new Hwei skin, we're gonna see a lot of... I'm not saying that Syndra necessarily counters Hwei or anything, but it's not one of my favorite matchups. But we're gonna have to deal with some bad matchups. That's what happens when your chip gets a skin. And we'll do our best. We'll do our best to get through it. Well, geez, I'm definitely hoping Chaos shows up to carry me on Risk of Rain 2 tonight. Or Jingang. Yo, Jingang, will you stay for Risk of Rain 2? I don't want to make a fool of myself. Ooh, that's a really tanky team. I would normally change my runes, but I do just like this, so we'll stick with this. I should probably go Blackfire, but I don't really want to. I've never played Loaderham. Probably just gonna play Engineer. Wait, I don't like this chroma. We'll go with this one. We'll go with this one. It's fine, I'll summon him for Risk of Rain if needed. Alright, the border looks pretty nice. Pretty happy with it. I mean, I had to get the full thing. Come on, it's gonna be another 500 days till my boy gets a skin. We gotta celebrate. We will have to see. Jingang. What? I equipped the icon. Why do I still have my Caitlyn icon? Come on, I purchased things from Riot and they don't let me equip them. Ooh, look at how zoomed in the portrait is. I like it. I like it so much. Wow, the white chrome is really cool.
Has always lived in me.
Come on, Jingang, come on. Help a homie out. Alright, as long as you're here to give me your expert tips. Nah, I saved up. I saved up for the skin.
Life flows in currents, twisting.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Nice. No, I saved up for the skin. Skins get leaked way before they come out, so it's really easy to save up. I put off getting a hard drive for this, so we'll see. Might lose a couple of VODs in the process, but it is what it is.
Minions have spawned.
I'm hoping I won't. I'm hoping I calculate the storage space properly, but we'll see. It's kind of hard to know. It's kind of hard to know. Well, that's not good for you guys. I wouldn't recommend doing the bush camp into a Nautilus. Oh, my mouse is bad. This is what I get for plugging in my mouse before stream. This is what I get. It's always a disaster. That's fine, I'll adjust it. I don't know. I mean, I don't really think that Riot cares about their skins getting leaked. It doesn't really matter. You just find out about it a little bit sooner.
Kindness until I have no choice.
I don't really think, I mean, maybe I'm dumb, but I don't really think it affects Riot. I know it can affect other companies and stuff, but just with the way that skins work and everything, I don't really see the big deal about leaks. I like the little drippy noise on the WE. God, my mouse speed is weird and I can't quite figure out if it's too fast or too slow. I think it's too slow. The sound effects on the WE are really cool.
The surreal makes people know what's real.
I don't know, my mouse is just kind of skipping around a little bit. Now, I might want to get my tier 1s as early as possible because admittedly, dodging Syndra's skill shots is pretty difficult. I don't know if tier 1s will exactly help with that. Let me increase my mouse speed. 1 sec. Maybe mouse speed up will help. Try that. Sorry guys, just bear with me. Anytime I charge my mouse, it just messes up the settings pretty randomly.
First blood.
Oh god, it's so like floaty.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, I might have fixed it. She doesn't have Ignite. Well, I'm a dummy. Most Syndras I lane into actually take Ignite. I know it's probably less optimal than Teleport, but... yeah, nothing I can do into this lane. Nah, I'm not gonna feed her, but Nidalee can come in if she wants. I just can't really go up. Sorry, friend. Alright, I have to lower the camera move speed. Alright, that was a mess. At least the two of us lived. Let me... camera move speed I think needs to go down. Do I get my tier 1s? I think I need to try to grab my tier 1s. It's a pretty terrible back, but we'll make it work. We'll make it work.
Life has to be valued. Nothing's wasted. Time is
Oh my god, the move speed is so weird. I have no idea what's going on. I think it's my mouse. I don't think it's my league settings, unfortunately. That's fine. We've played in worse conditions.
Creativity is limitless. One breath and brush at a time.
Yeah, so Syndra's gonna bully me pretty hard. She does kind of outrange me. She has deceptively high range. And her combo, she can sort of CC me before I can do anything about it. That's the main issue. So I have to keep my distance. It's just not really safe for me to run up to her. I can get away with it sometimes, but it's really not a good idea. It's just very risky.
An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
What's happening?
An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy.
There we go.
We're struck by what finds us alone.
Easily done. Now into this team, I think we have to try Blackfire. I don't think we have a choice. It's not what I like to build, but we need to start building what we need to build rather than what we like to build. Obviously, into Syndra, into Ezreal, I like Gun. I just prefer Gun in general. But with 3 tanks on their team, that's a little much. These sound effects on this skin are really, really nice. I am really enjoying them.
Why can't I paint exactly what I imagine?
I would like to roam bot, but Syndra pushes pretty quickly. I do kind of have my hands full. And to be honest, I think bot's gonna do just fine. The Nautilus shouldn't really be able to do anything into Melio.
An ally has been slain.
Everyone's made of contradictions.
An enemy has been slain.
Nicely done, Nidalee. The Nidalee players I've been seeing recently have been really good. I don't know why all the Nidalee mains are out. I mean, she did just get a new skin. I think she just got a Spirit Blossom skin, but I've been seeing them before the Spirit Blossom skin. Yeah, there's really good Nidalee players. I guess people don't really play her casually too much. She's kind of a high skill cap champion, or just a high skill champion in general, from what I understand. So,
At least they'll remember.
that kind of makes sense.
Enemy rampage. An enemy has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Change your view. You live the pain. You leave the pain.
That's not good. I didn't expect him to just be sitting in that bush and be that healthy afterwards. Nautilus is following me. Okay, well, what can you do, I guess? They really wasted a lot of time trying to get to me there, and they got me. Hey, Passador, how's it going? Is she holding that for me? No freaking way. Nicest jungler I've ever met. Thank you so much, Natalie. It's really, really sweet of you. You did not have to do that. I was mostly just pinging my teleport so she knew. God, my mouse is so funky.
No justice, no revenge.
It's funky wonky.
Only clarity.
That's fine. I'll try to run up. I don't think I can help this guy.
Ally has been slain.
I'll try though. Nah. Wait.
Has been slain.
Sand. Blood. Ash.
Shut down.
Good job, Aatrox. Nicely done. Nicely done.
Obsession. Keeps the mind.
Hey, thanks, Drac. I don't play A-Ramp, so I couldn't tell you. Don't know, don't care. So thanks for thanks for the assist there.
close.
There's a pink ward in here, and there was a pink ward by Dragon as well. I don't know if that one's still there, but... Her range is just crazy. You're dyeing your hair again, Tassadar? Didn't you just say you were dyeing your hair? The first ARAM game you played today, you landed back in Howling Abyss, which is funny. Ah, right, it is random. I believe I read that. Random champs, random map. Random enjoyers rejoice. You would think that they would at least make it weighted towards the new map for a little while, but I'm assuming it's just an equal chance for every map.
I choose kindness until I have no choice.
I like that though. I like adding you know, some diversity to the map. I think that's nice, especially rotating them out. You know, where you can get a different one every time. I think that's really nice. Whoa, she is zooming.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Good, evil.
She is okay, girl. I will leave if you're that upset about it. Oh well, I just died. No, I didn't think I was in range of her ult. Yeah, I kind of figured she would do it. That's fine. It is a crappy matchup after all. What can you do? They removed the rerolls. You pick 2 or 3 champs. Yes, I did see that, where you get a couple of options or something. And then they get put on, the ones that you don't pick, I think, get put on the bench or whatever. So. Kind of interesting.
Stirs and hues I can't name.
Yeah, that pink ward is still there. Mumu's in the area. I can't really ward. There's 2 pink wards here. And Nautilus is right here. This is a bad spot for our bot lane. Don't get me caught in that. Oh, okay. Thank you guys. Good job. Oh, I would have gone after the Amumu. But... Hey, well done. Good job, Melio. Good job, Nidalee. We'll see if I can hold on a little bit longer here. I don't think so. She can probably just kill me, but let's just try very carefully to keep the wave off tower. I will ping help just to see if maybe Nidalee wants to come up. She'd have to do most of the heavy lifting here, though. Okay, I appreciate that. Oh!
An enemy has been slain.
My god, this Syndra.
An ally has been slain.
Oh no, I think if I had shielded him, he might have... I don't know that he would have
Your turret
lived.
has been destroyed.
I'm sorry, Nidalee. Gosh. The Syndra flashed at me under tower. Syndra flashed under tower at me. That's why I kind of had to run. Oh, he's talking to Nidalee. do no damage. Yeah, I mean, I trust this guy. I don't know how to play in Italy. He clearly does, so if he says he couldn't do enough damage, I'm inclined to believe him.
People aren't what they say. What they show.
And Emilio's quite nice into Syndra. The speed up is, well, and the shields, of course, but the speed up as well is really, really nice. Not enough for me to get on her, unfortunately, but... Now, anytime she walks up, I think we can safely assume a Nunu is here, or Nautilus and Ezreal. So I don't want to get too aggressive even if she seems open. I'm on my way back top. I'm on my way. Oh, jeez. I can't do anything into this Amumu. He is so beefy. I also don't have a great handle on my damage given that I'm building differently. It's a shame that I'm 3-3 and she's 5-1 because I feel like I really held my own in lane. Alright. GG's. I think. Press R and win champs into it. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. What can you do? That's alright, it's just the warm-up. It's just the warm-up, isn't it? Jeez, my team was so mad. I don't think that was anyone's fault. It's okay, guys. Alright, Ham. Your turn. Sorry, Jin Gang, that was quite the short round. My apologies. Alright, do you guys want to do betting? Since Ham is playing, in honor of Ham playing, let's do some betting. And then I'll forget to pay out, just like old times. Just like old times, what do you guys think? Alright, Hyperion, I sent you my my league name so you can add me. You love gambling? Let's go, Kishu. Good luck in your gambling endeavors. I hope it'll load my icon this time. Oh, we should change our ward too. I've been using the Demacia Vice Sword, I believe it is, for the longest time. The Vaporwave one. Actually, for me, don't know why he went Melio against the Naut. That would be my first pick into Nautilus. Melio's so freaking good at disengage. That's all he is disengage. Thanks, Sam. I really appreciate you. The cleanse is spectacular. The Q is really good for peeling him off. So basically you can kind of pull him off and then you can cleanse the ult if needed. He's so good, especially the shields into Ezreal. It's a really good pick. I should ban Syndra, but I don't care. If I ban Syndra, I'm going to play into Fizz and I'm going to be really upset. It's not worth it. Hi, Princess. Princess is right next to me. Gotta get Princess Cam. The Syndra ban? The Syndra ban? Do you think it's the Nidalee from last game?
Painter meets their subject, eye to eye.
Not when you rent it. No, Jin Gang, I get you. I'm not trying to criticize. I'm just saying from my... Listen, I don't know how to play support, okay? Take what I say with a grain of salt and then some. Take it with a tablespoon of salt. I just figure Emilio's good at disengage. That's what I have found personally. Oh, do we go pink chroma? You guys like the pink chroma for good luck? Have a separate screen where it's just the map. There's probably something for that, Cyber. I mean, you can make the minimap bigger. I have mine really big, but there's a reason for that. I do it because I have Twitch chat near the minimap, so I kind of need the minimap bigger so I can see it when streaming. When I'm not streaming, it doesn't really matter, but see, you ban Fizz, you play into Yasuo. That's just how it goes. Fizz is worse. Fizz is worse, so I'm okay with banning him. That Melio makes you hate the champ entirely now? Jingang, don't say that. I love playing Melio. He's just a guy. He's just a little guy. I will say, it's surprising because I have found that all the Melio players that I've encountered have been extremely toxic. I'm not speaking to that last one. I don't know what he was doing, but just the Melios I've seen have all raged in chat. I don't know why. Like, how do you play one of the happiest champs in the game and just rage in chat? I forgot to switch my ward. How am I supposed to find it here anyway? Been playing this game too long, I need some kind of, most recent ward sorting.
Keep an open mind, and we'll find meaning together.
Lorton and Shadow Elite, thank you guys so much. Oh god, I gotta reconnect. Hold on. Thank you guys so much for the follows. I really appreciate you guys. Good luck in your respective lanes. Good luck. Oh, you are in the same lane. Well, good luck bot lane then. You're the bard in your game? I will carry. I believe it. Bard players are something magical. Take me on that magical journey. I'm ready. Zion, I match.
Every vision. I'll lay them out here.
We're so coordinated. Alright, we can definitely go back to gun build into 5 squishies. I mean, Irelia is not super squishy, Rakan's not super squishy, but they're not 3 tanks like last game. You wish you had a bard last game? Don't say that.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
We'll find the details later.
Listen, there are good bard players, okay, and then there are not so good bard players. I will say there's not much in between. There's not much in between. New Hwei pretty? Yeah, it is. Thanks, Sheila. I know Zaya and Rakan on opposite teams.
People aren't what they say, but what they show.
Such cool champions. I love Zaya and Rakan. I remember being so hyped when they came out. I still really like them. I found that I kind of enjoyed I played ADC for a really long time, but I actually found that I kind of enjoyed Rakan a little bit more. I don't know why. I like Zaya, don't get me wrong. I like her, she's fun, I enjoy her. But, I don't know, I kind of enjoy playing Rakan a little bit more. You'd take the worst bard player in the world over that, Melio. Okay, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. Our Hwei is goated? Nah. Nah. Especially not with my mouse being funky wonky today. Alright, Tessador sounds good to me. You played Rakan since release. Yeah, me too. He's a fun champ. He's a fun champ. Now Yasuo matchup is Big Smelly. It is what it is. We've played it a million times. It's gonna stink. That's it. That's lame. We grab our gun. We hopefully get to roam a little bit.
Creativity is limitless.
But until then, we just try not to give him any kills. He can push pretty well.
No justice. No revenge. Only clarity.
As much as Yasuo's constant dashing is really annoying for artillery mages like Hwei, it's honestly the passive shield that's really bad, because it really eats up your burst more than you think. And it's not that practical to play around. You might think, oh, well, pop the shield and then throw your damage, right? But that's not always possible. I don't quite know how to explain it, but I find it's pretty annoying. I'm just trying to get that cannon. There we go. I really think the sound effects are what tie this skin together so well. I'm actually thinking about turning up the sound effects on my game because I can barely hear them, but I do really, really like them. Does he have Ignite? No. Don't you love when I just hit tab in the middle of dying to check if they have Ignite? The Icarus classic.
Good. The line blurs. Everyone's made of contradictions.
So staying until Lost Chapter here is going to be, I'd say probably impossible. But I think I'm just gonna let him push me under tower and I'm gonna do my best to farm. I'm going to be behind him in farm. That's just what's going to happen for now. I'm a little bit weak super early. But once I get my Lost Chapter, it's going to help me quite a bit. I appreciate it, Bard, but I am entirely owned. And this Bard might be thinking, well then, Hwei, why don't you back? And he would be exactly right. Why don't I back? Pride, perhaps? Pride? Desperation, maybe? A combination of both?
What's heavy in the mind becomes light on the page.
I'm gonna make it work, okay? Look at this. He left some little shrines for me. Thank you, Bard. I appreciate it. I should be able to get my... God, my mouse. I should be able to get my Lost Chapter at this point. So you guys, being stubborn pays off 100% of the time. Believe me.
The piece is never really finished. Just abandoned.
Alright, back to gun we go. Feels good, man. So you would think you should teleport here, right? But this Yasuo, he's just gonna hold the wave. Now, you might think that's bad, right? Because it denies me farm. But he thinks he's hot stuff and I'm just gonna roam. That's it. By the way, I can probably help top. Irelia is really rough for Hwei, but I could maybe make my Hwei top. Are you just soloing the jungler? Why is our support just able to solo the jungler? Well, you know. You know, that's a lot of sums to use on me. I don't even know what they ended up using, but... Alright, that's my bad. That's my bad. Hey, at least we had our teleport up.
The sky isn't blue. The grass isn't green.
I shouldn't have gone for that.
I can't name.
I just shouldn't have gone for that. There's really no other excuse. So let's let him hold the wave and think he's, you know, just let him be on his power trip. And we'll roam.
My work seeks answers.
Now, what most Yasuo players do is they throw up a wind wall so that you can't grab the cannon. Annoying, but what can you do? Still got it. Alright, Hyperion, sounds good to me. So, with champs like Yasuo players, I should say, you gotta let them have their power trip. Let them think they have it, you know? They get confident, they're gonna misplay. And then you capitalize on it. Counterpick, it doesn't matter. It's just about playing smart. Yes, you know, getting counterpick makes it harder. Of course, that goes without saying. But it's not impossible.
The surreal must meet what's real. At least they'll remember how I make them feel.
For some reason, he's abandoned his strategy of just letting me push into his tower. I'm not really sure why. I think he realizes maybe that I would roam.
I'll always be a student of the brush. Its master.
You recently tried Slay the Spire multiplayer? Oh, nice. I've yet to try it. I would definitely like to, though. It sounds like a lot of fun.
Others fall to pieces.
Is it like a co-op
gather
sort
them
of deal? Do you guys get 2 separate decks? How does it work? You die on the 3rd boss. If we have one more turn, we would have won, though. That's okay. Not bad for your first try on multiplayer.
Every mark should
I'm sorry. I may have baited you guys there. I don't know what that is. I'll just do this so he knows. Just leave. At that point, you just look a little silly, friend. Worms is such a banger game. It is. Oh my god, it is. Played in your childhood like crazy. It's awesome. I agree.
Your turret has been
Memory
destroyed.
unlocked. Thank you for reminding me about that series. Oh my god.
Ionia
Now I
is
want
an
to play.
underworld, black as
And
ink.
actually, you can go the same route and help each other, or you can go solo in a different way. Interesting. It sounds really cool. I can't wait to try it out. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. I haven't played Worms in forever.
Obsession keeps the mind awake.
I'll come up. I want to help this this bard, help this Malphite.
Watch closely.
And I helped. You put your team speaker Gary because you have part heritage from there. Ah, I do as well, Tussador.
I choose kindness.
That's really good. The little bubble sounds are amazing. Hey Noir, how's it going? So you can turn off your brain and int as a mechanic. That's good. Yeah, I have those champs too. I have those champs too.
An ally has been slain.
No, if I'd QQ'd, I would have killed him. Oh, I'm so bad. No, I do not Tassadar. Man, I'm so bad. So I might be bad at— You're not bad at Bard. What? Why would you lie about my friend like that? How dare you speak poorly about my friend like that? I'll have none of it, Bard. I'll have none of it. Okay, so I don't play bot ever. No worries, man. Bot lane is something. It's all I played. I played AD carry for about 6 years, so I know the ins and outs of bot lane, and it's not easy. It's not. I mean, it came naturally to me, but I'm just the type where things either come naturally to me or they don't. And bot lane was just one of the things that did. It's definitely not for everyone. I 100% get it. It's kind of hard, I think, to play bot lane casually and have fun, unless you're playing support. It can be hard on ADC, unless you're paired with a buddy like this Bard, right? Then I feel like you guys are just having fun regardless, right? At least I hope so. That's all I can hope for.
Creativity is limitless, or better.
Oh, the smelly one is here. The smelly one is here. The stinky boy. Alright, Rakan's gonna get a good knock-up and Yasuo might go in on it, so we need to be very, very careful. I was really close though, come on. You gotta give it to me, that was pretty close. Good job bot lane, thank you for hanging out with me there.
A single morning changed.
As an ADC main myself, I can confidently say you two hate bot lane. Yeah, AD carry mains hate bot lane just as much as everyone else does. It's tough. It's a tough lane for a lot of reasons, of course. Synergizing with a random support is the biggest one, but you can get camped a lot. There's a lot of pressure on you. I think less so now, but back in the day there used to be a lot of pressure on bot lane, and I enjoyed that. I always did very well with that. I liked kind of being the main character, the guy who does all the damage and never dies. But it's a lot of pressure, right? so please teaching you to hate bot lane. That's teaching you some good lessons then, I'll be honest. I wouldn't recommend bot lane unless it's your passion, right? And for me it was my passion, and honestly it still is to a degree, but now I have Hwei and Vel'koz, so now I can kind of make mid my passion.
Life flows in currents.
God, my mouse is going crazy, guys. It's going insane. Imagine being dragged in the game. You started as ADC. Yep, I started as ADC as well. I started on Varus. They were we just played differently. Got put bot lane 3 games in a row. We were trying to get top. You clicked with none of them. Yeah, that's the thing too. As long as your support's just a chill person, I find support mains are either the nicest or, quite frankly, the most tilted people you'll ever meet. I don't know why. So as long as you get one of those nice supports, who cares, man? How do you not just vibe on support? I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's a super easy role or anything. I do think it's probably the easiest role in the game, but I'm not. You know, I'm not saying it's brain dead. But what I am saying is, how do you have a bad attitude on support? Like, chill out, you know? Okay, I was gonna move bot, but I thought we were maybe gonna grab a kill first. That's okay. You were somehow both people, Shaylin. There's no way you tilt. There's no way you're toxic. I refuse to believe that.
It's freed.
Don't lie about my friend like that, Shaylin. ADC for life. Yeah, I'm the same way. ADC will always have my heart. That will never change. The reason you play bot is for the random nice supports. I love that. I love that. I'm a big baby AD carry player, so I can't have random supports and work very well with them. Die, die, die! What's that? Baker? Look at the moves. I leave now. Goodbye, my friends and family. I have no mana. None. 0, in fact. Don't do it. Oh, I really wanted that, but that's okay. You know what? We'll give it to our Bard. Good job. I'm the support now, Bard. I'm coming for your job. Your little brother's a master support. Aw, that's awesome. You're all master supports in my heart.
What'll survive of me?
In solo queue, I play more supports because if your ADC is bad, you can still do something. But if as ADC, it's hard direct. That is very true. That is very true. Support can still be useful, and on AD carry, if you get behind, it can be really tough. I don't want to say if you get behind, it can be really tough. It's more if you don't have any support. It can be impossible, and I'm not even talking about in your support role. I mean, you could, so for example, Rammus could be peeling for you, right? But if you don't have at least something, it can be technically impossible. Right? If they have a team with too much lockdown, too many assassins, there are certain champs in the game that you can't peel off yourself. Oh. Oh, Irelia. Irelia Gaming. You still have utility? Yeah, that's true. There are some AD carries. I'm not saying, like, I can play ADC from behind, that's not a problem for me, but if you're into certain team comps, you physically can't do anything because you have no peel, right? If your support's not playing the game, or... That's why I really like tanks and engages on my team, because at the end of the day, I've realized the importance of them through playing ADC, right? I know it's like to have a Rammus on your team as opposed to an Evelynn. I mean, Evelynn has CC. I'm just trying to give an example, right?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yes, there are more self-sufficient ADCs, right? Maybe a Jhin or an Ezreal, things like that. But it's, at the end of the day, you can only do so much on your own into certain comps. I mean, you even see that with me on mid, right? There are games where I don't have an ounce of peel beyond my own kit, and it's impossible for me to do anything. I can be 10-0, and there's nothing I can do as a player to dodge everything and still perform my job. So for example, for Hwei, doing something into wind wall can be pretty impossible, right? Wind wall is wind wall. If he positions it well enough, I can't do anything.
I'll always be a student of the brush. Never. It's magic.
She's boring. I don't find Ashe boring at all, and I think if a person finds Ashe to be boring, then they're not, you know, marksman is not their passion. Because Ashe is a very traditional marksman. So, for me, she's one of the most fun champions in the game. And that's okay. If you don't like marksman, if you don't like ADC, that's perfectly fine. But she's very traditional. She is. So yeah, you could play non-traditional ADCs, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying, then maybe you don't like the marksman class, you know? Ah, what can you do? See, nothing you could do there, right? Nothing Bard could have done to help me there, really. I don't think. I wasn't really watching him, but what can you do, right? Kai'Sa, MF, and Samira. So Kai'Sa and Samira are a little bit more... They like to go in and kind of burst in a lot of ways. They can be almost kind of like assassins in a way. So they're not traditional marksmen, but they're very fun to play. Listen, I like every AD carry with the exception of, I don't really care for Sivir. She's okay. I don't hate her, but She's not my. Oh, I need we need Oblivion Orb. Please get your anti-healing, everyone. Get anti-healing when you guys can, please. Smiley face. Okay, they already mostly have it. Good. We do have 2 thorn mails already, that's perfect. So hopefully Xayah and Bard can grab theirs soon. Yeah, nothing wrong with liking non-traditional marksman. Nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I enjoy all of them. I enjoy all of them. Traditional or otherwise. You like damage comboing into ults. Comboing with ults with Samira, but Jinx is equally as fun. Oh, Jinx is so fun.
Obsession.
Jinx is incredibly fun. Why'd you walk into that way? I don't know. Cause I knew my Bard was a goat, dude. The goat, even. Let's go. Let's go. We got that fear off to help Bard. We got that fear off to save Bard. I think Ashe is a great test, though. If you play Ashe and you don't like her, then I would just trash the whole marksman role. I mean, again, of course you could, you know, I would trash the whole idea of the marksman role for that particular player, but I mean, of course you could, you know, you could be a one-trick Kai'Sa, right? There's exceptions. There's exceptions. But if a person doesn't fundamentally enjoy Ashe, then, you know, ADC is just not for them. So Yunara is she's a pre-traditional marksman too, kind of no bells and whistles really. And it's interesting because by that logic, she's going to have very, very low skill expression. You know, there's some nuance to that, but so the idea is she's probably going to be really, really good in low elo and pretty bad in high elo. I mean, it's going to depend, obviously, balancing things like that, her damage. I missed. Okay, I didn't want to be in here. I'm going to be 100% with you, Chief. But we make it work. God, my mouse is going crazy, man.
I'll create something beautiful in your memory.
When you moved up top, you were told to learn 3 things: Wukong, Garen, and then Tito. Interesting. Now, I'm not a top lane main, so I can't speak to that, but I would say that kind of makes sense. Those, I don't know, I'm kind of surprised by those. For me personally, when I played top lane, I loved Darius and I loved Mordekaiser. Those were my boys. I think having a very versatile top roster is more what it's about, for sure. You want to kind of have good counter pick options, especially for whatever's meta, right? Particularly right now, you'd want to know how to play Gwen, because Mundo is doing well right now, although they say his win rate's pretty low currently because people don't know how to play him. But for the people that do know how to play Mundo, he's quite the menace, and Gwen does great. They not even twinks. At what point does a man become a twink? I see him. What is going on?
You have slain an enemy. Your inhibitor has been destroyed. The enemy has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
Alright, so this is just the rest of the game, huh? This is just the rest of the game, is just Sivir split pushing and then ulting away.
One breath
You were told
and
to
brush at a time.
learn Twitch in top? You liked Kayle top right after the rework? Oh yeah, Kale's great. Kale's a good champion to know for scaling. Good to have a scaling top laner, maybe a split pushing top laner like Tryndamere, something ranged like Teemo, Gnar, or Quinn. Something tanky, something with good engage, lockdown, maybe a Malphite even. Twitch ADC, yeah, Twitch ADC is great. Twitch is pre-traditional too. Twitch is such a fun champ. He's got the, you know, invisibility going for him, which can, you know, be really fun, and it's pretty high skill expression too. Fun champ, I really, really recommend Twitch, and he works great with Ardent supports and such. Enchanter supports is what they're called, I believe. Well. I failed the flush. I failed the flush. That was tragic.
Disconnected. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Oh
Killing
man.
spree. An enemy has been slain. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
I mean, it's not fun. Like, playing into this is really boring, but GG's, I guess. No chance of winning the game with this. Whoops. Did he? See? Listen, happens to the best of us, man. I just failed my flash. I'm not gonna criticize.
Out of the ashes, into the fire.
So I don't have my TP up, and honestly, even when I do, if she spell shields properly, she could maybe DPS it down before I can kill her, or DPS me down even. Oh, I don't play ADC anymore.
An ally has been slain.
Alright. That is wild to ask an 80 carry main if he prefers troll supports. Yes, I like suffering. I like being miserable.
Bared isn't broken. It's freed.
Real. No, I wouldn't let anyone support me because I have a very particular playstyle and it just wouldn't go well. I have a very specific playstyle and people can't really match that, and that's okay. I mean, it's on me for not being able to adjust, or maybe just not wanting to adjust. I think I have to stay here. I'm not. Oh, okay, Yasuo did go top.
You have slain an enemy.
All I
An
imagined
ally has been slain.
still came down to this.
Oh, jeez. Man, this game's kinda rough, isn't it? Kinda rough. Old Zaya emote's very cute. Very demure. Wait, can we queue up just? That's very sweet, Bard. I do typically leave queue. I have a queue going right now for subscribers, so I do have to prioritize them, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would. I do really appreciate that. I do think I need a Zanya's.
Death is no news.
Do you think I need a Zanya's? Love that. Oh, that didn't hit. I wish my mic sensitivity was higher so you could hear Olun making noises. She's so cute. I love her so much. Oh, good morning, princess. Good morning. Good morning. That's my girl. God, I love her. I gotta get an Olun cam, huh? I gotta get an Olun cam. Do I want her upstairs? No. Wait, yes, Mom. She's waking up. If you wouldn't mind coming to grab her. Hi, peaches.
Double kill.
She is so groggy right now. It's okay, honey. I have a 14 second death time.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed. Defeat.
Well, GG's. We did what we could there. Oh, Olun, come here. Alright, she's coming. I think. Aw, Olun's going to mom now. GG's. S+ on board? I'm not surprised. Good job, guys. Good job. We did the best we could. Okay, MG1 blood. Alright, let me move you to the correct folder. Alright, and let me add a note. Okay, think we're good? Hey, GG's. Thank you guys for playing with me. It was a good try. It was a good try, but at the end of the day, I don't think we were going to be able to do much into Sivir split pushing anyway. Oh wait, that was Drag. Wait, was that Drag? I thought that was Hyperion adding me. No, Drag is right here. Okay, I'm not crazy. That was Hyperion. Okay, cool. Thanks for playing with me, Ham. I do have to pay out. I'm remembering this time. Hold on, guys. Pay out. Choose outcome. Nope. Enjoy, Tassadar. Team's about to surrender.
Creativity is limitless,
to chase
or
him
better
down.
or worse.
It was literally at our top inhib. He pops ult and ghost and takes
Creativity is limitless, for better or worse.
Mundo really does go where he pleases. Yeah, Mundo is pretty good right now. Like I said, apparently you have to know how to play him because his win rate is actually quite low, but it's only because people don't know how to play him. That's what I heard. That's what I heard, but let me tell you, he looks fun. Okay, he looks fun. If I still played top lane, boy howdy. Yo, I can't wait to get the Hwei emote. Wait, what is this? Are these orbs like loot? Oh, they are? Alright, do we get a little treat, guys? A little treat? Let's do one at a time treat. That's not a treat. I'd like a refund of that. You know what? That's a good skin. I don't really play Braum though. Okay, these are kind of bad. I already have that Lucian skin. Let's see if we can do a nice reroll. Reroll this one. Reroll the Lucian skin because I already own it. The Braum one, I really don't play Braum. I do own this Yasuo skin. Let me see if there's a cheaper one I could reroll. No, oh, I have Blood Moon Zillion. That's kind of cool. I play Zillion maybe once every 3 years. Alright, we'll reroll this Yasuo one. Yep, all the commands are under the video player. Ink Shadow Master Yi, okay. I mean, I don't play Master Yi, so it's really stinky. But it's a good skin though, isn't it? And I'm not gonna complain. Getting a legendary, you know what? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All your lanes were losing some wop wop. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes, unfortunately. What do you mean it's not fair balance for Mundo to be full tank? Highest damage? Yes, that's what I'm saying. I uploaded a video recently. And, I was mentioning how the enemy Mundo hard carried. And I was like, it wasn't his tankiness. It was the fact that he did the most damage on his team. You can't find it? Okay, I'll copy and paste it for you, friend. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it. One sec. I have to pull up my my Twitch page. Hold on. Twitch. By the way, guys, anyone who's new here, please consider joining the Discord. Highly recommend it. Everyone there is really cool. Okay, here's all the... It's gonna paste real funky wonky, so enjoy that. Enjoy that. It's easier to just look at the command prompt thing. I hope that helps. Thank you. Nice, we got a Vayne. I'm happy to see people playing Vayne currently, even if it's just because of her broken skin. Yep, I usually have it in the title, but I decided after like a month of having it in the title that it's now time to take it out of the title. Fizz, I guess? I should ban Yasuo, but you know, when you ban one, you get the other, right? I don't know, Drac. Play whatever your heart desires. Ooh, the Yasuo ban. We love it. Alright, which chroma do we try out next? Your face when you watch Mundo pop ult and goes and proceed to move at 560 ms for a solid 30 seconds. Come on, but it's fun on the Mundo's end, right? It's not fun to be on the receiving end of that, but to be the Mundo is fun, right? You gotta give it to him. It looks fun. Alright, so we've tried the white chroma and we've tried the pink chroma. Let's go with the black one this game. Pretty cool. With his only movement speed item being plated caps. Yeah, just his shoes. These are really good. Yeah, Mundo's something right now, man. He's something. He is something. Still can't run from Briar. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Alright, they're very squishy on the enemy team, but so are we, so... Thank goodness they're squishy, because I think it would have been a problem if they had engage. So it looks like it's probably Azir, although I've seen Azir top lately, which is strange. I don't know why people are playing Azir top, I guess to be a bully. But I feel like he wouldn't provide much to a team comp as the top laner. Nah, it's probably Gangplank top as your mid, but you never know. Your mid lane Malzahar was 0-6 versus an Irelia who built steel caps. Yeah, the Malzahar matchups, you'd be surprised. I'm maybe not the best at Malzahar, right? So this could just be a me problem, but I find that when I pick Malzahar in an effort to counter pick or to, you know, pick something good into my enemy laner, I find that I don't do so well. I think they're probably used to laning into Malzahar, and I just tend to not have the damage output to kill them sometimes early on. Hey Skin Eater, how's it going? Are you staying cool? Please, please tell me you're staying cool. It is hot as heck in a lot of places. It is so hot here. I think it was over 100 Fahrenheit, and it's just miserable. Guys, stay cool. Guys, stay hydrated. It's actually really important. You know, I know I'm just a frail cancer patient or whatever, but genuinely, like, even if you're healthy, heat exhaustion happens, sunburn happens. Please be careful. Literally every lane lost. Top lane was doing fine until Ludo bought Warbox. You inted a bit, but that's what Briar does. Tactical inting. Yep. Yup. Ain't that the truth? We love the tactical inting. That's what I call it too. On all my champs. I took his Hwei from him. I see. So now he's gonna wreck me. I never realized this Azir skin had these giant glasses. Oh god. So with Hwei, right, I play into assassins a lot, so I'm used to that, and for me that's more comfortable than playing into mages who outrange me. I don't know if it's just because I have more experience playing into things that counter Hwei, like assassins, but there's something about being outranged that just makes me feel pretty useless, because at least on assassins I have the range. At least for assassins I have the CC, but when it comes to something like Azir or Syndra, you can't even CC them if they get on you, because they could just stand far away. Or they can still kill you through the CC, right? Even if you put down your EW, right? They can still kill you from that distance. Things like that. Meanwhile, with an assassin, you can, as long as you get them out of melee range, a lot of times you can escape. So, I don't know. You've been playing Cyberpunk all day. It's been raining non-stop. Okay, nice. The rain's probably good. Probably good during all this hot weather. You're really enjoying Briar all the time, but Bruiser Briar's really fun, yeah. I like her as a bruiser too, I agree 100%. She is just unkillable at a certain point. Have you seen the new K-pop movie? No, Drac, but I saw it when I logged into Netflix. I saw it was, I think, at the top or something. No, I have not seen it. I haven't watched, I mean, is it a K-drama or is it just a K-pop documentary? I haven't really been into K-pop in a very long time. Not that I don't like it, I just haven't followed it. I used to follow one group for a really long time, and then I just kind of got out of it. I don't know how to explain it. You know, when you just kind of lose interest or whatever. Or maybe just life in general was too busy. But no, K-pop is great. I mean, you know, I should keep up with it more. And K-dramas as well. My mom was telling me about a K-drama that she was watching that sounded really good. I've only ever watched historical K-dramas, and there's a couple I really like. Jumong and Iljime are classics, and I really recommend them. You went to a bin store with 2 of your friends, and you found a Chinese robe? That's sick, Skin Eater. You got that drip, dude. You got that, Shanghai Scrolls, Skin Eater alt skin. Skin Eater skin. It's an animated movie, a girl group and a boy group, but the boy band is a bunch of demons and the girls are demon hunters. Okay, that sounds pretty cool. What's the target demographic? Is it like made for kids, or is it made for like teens or adults? The new K-pop on Netflix is cool. You'll just not log onto Netflix? Wait, oh, what new K-pop? Oh, you're saying you're not interested in it, right, Jin Gang? It sounds like a cool concept. I don't know if it's interesting enough for me to watch it, but it sounds like a cool concept.
None of us will leave unchanged. I'll make sense of our suffering.
Sounds like a cool concept. This is gonna be rough. I think they kind of have the edge with Kindred ult here, but we'll see. Nice. I do like this chroma. You would think it would look kind of muddied. I do think some of the chromas look muddied at first glance, but we'll have to take a look at them in game. I like his hairstyle too. I like the green highlights, and I like how he doesn't actually have a ponytail. It looks like it's just long, almost like a really dramaticized wolf cut. Pretty sick. I like this a lot. Yeah, this chroma is really nice. I like it.
Everyone's made of
How'd you rate the new skin? Yeah, probably the same as I would before. I still have yet to use all the chromas, so to be fair, I kind of have to use all the chromas first, but
Enough for now. I'll refine the
probably the same rating I gave it before, I think. I need more time. It's for teens, young adults. Okay, yeah, that's fair. So at least it's not like a kid's cartoon, right? Haven't used your Netflix since season 2 of Arcane. Yeah, I haven't used my Netflix too much. I did actually just use it the other night to show my roommate something. Let's go. To show my roommate something. There's this really cute show. I don't know if you guys would be interested in it. I do recommend at least giving one episode a watch. It's called Old Enough. And it's this show about, it's traditional in Japan to send your children on errands. And it's a camera crew following different children on their first errand. And it's really cute, it's really wholesome. And the episodes are only maybe 13 minutes long, so it's pretty easy to watch. We might get hit with an ad break in a minute here. I'm just checking to see if we're gonna get an ad break. Just give it a couple seconds, then we'll get right back into queue. Don't worry about it. I would normally stop after this game. However, given that Hyperion's in queue, I will probably do one more after this. Unfortunately, it's gonna make it weird timing for... it should be fine for Risk of Rain 2. I'm very slow at it because I'm still very new. As long as people are queuing with me, well, I should say playing with me on Risk of Rain 2, then we should be fine. Yeah, there's the ad break. Okay, so we'll just wait a minute. What a fun game. I used 2 abilities. Hey, you made them quit drag. Hello? Can you not do that next time? We were probably not going to win that game. I mean, anything's possible, right? I'm not saying it was impossible, but I didn't really want to play that with our team comp. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Oh, let's remember to change our ward, okay? Let's remember this time. We're going to change our ward, right? Someone will remind me? Got into an ARAM. Enjoy, Hyperion. Enjoy. You can break my ad anytime, Jingang. I would never break anything of yours. I would hold and cherish it. I have no idea where I'm going with that. Yo, I love this Hwei icon. I'm sorry. Listen, that middle school emo in me still exists. I love how he's just looking up. Oh god, this icon's so good. Oh, I love Hwei so much. Why am I getting emotional, man? Too late since you already broke my heart. What? When did I do that? Jingang, when did I do that? Twink simp? You know, it's funny, Ham. I'm not normally into twinks. I just really like Hwei a lot. But he's not really my type. Okay, he is my type because he's got the long, greasy black hair and the yeah. So he's my type in terms of that, but he's not my type in terms of, I don't know, I'm not normally into twinks. The Shaco did not sound like a nice person. Well, you're right about that. You're right about that. By being so handsome, but does that make your heart break, Jingang? Can I mend it at least? Can I put it back together? Leona got a god skin? Cyber, she probably has a chroma for one of her skins. Ask Shaylin. If Shaylin's still in chat, she probably has a god skin, maybe High Noon with a chroma, maybe her battle skin with a chroma. I'm sure she's got an obsidian chroma. You'd probably love that. You are dating a twink and you are also a twink. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. For me, that's too much twink. For me personally. But there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being attracted to a similar body type to your own. I'm just not. I'm attracted to people who are very different than me. That's always been the case. I have blonde hair. I generally like guys that have dark hair. I have blue eyes. I generally like guys with darker eyes. I have pale skin. I generally like guys with darker skin. Like, it's just, I don't know. And well, I will say I've read somewhere that it's apparently natural to either be attracted to people that look similar to you or people that look the opposite of you. Because if you're attracted to people that look similar to you, it's supposedly a natural inclination to kind of pass down strong genes. And then if you're attracted to people that look different than you, it's a natural way to avoid incest back in the day. So I don't know if that's true, but I've read that in articles before. So that might be why you see some couples that look like they're related and then some that look very, very different. Hey Tobar, how you doing? Nice to see you. And I'm also attracted to people who are very different from me in terms of personality. Ikarusu, is this you saying you like be I'm not attracted to women. Aren't those women? No, I've never been attracted to women. But I'm fine with a guy being heavier. Like it doesn't bother me. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Opposites attract. Yeah, I'm the same way, Tomar. I like people that are different from me in personality, even in terms of yeah, I'm fine with heavier guys, skinnier. That doesn't bother me at all. I would just want them, as long as they're healthy. I mean, I wouldn't want someone who, you know, doesn't take care of themselves regardless of weight, but as long as they're healthy, and yeah, no problem with me. No problem with me. Thank you so much for swapping. I appreciate that. I mean, you guys joke that I like bears. It's not exactly in that realm. But I see why you guys think that. It's not exactly in that realm, but yeah, that's not far off. It's not far off. Looks don't matter that much to me, to be honest. But I'm just telling you my preferences if I guess I could build one, like a sim, right? You know. Historically, I've not really been super, you know, the guys I've dated have not necessarily always been my type. But I can look past that. Would I rather not have to? Sure, I guess, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm pretty chill, you know? People are people. But when it comes to my friends, I do like people that I kind of mesh well with, and in my experience, that tends to be people that are different from me. People that are like me, I think it would be too much me. Personally. You don't like that, but you're fine with it. Then that's fair. You know, it's okay to have preferences. You know, I've been rejected many times because people have thought I'm ugly or I'm not their preference, and, you know, that's fair. Twinks are your type. Hey, I'm glad you know what you like, Dreg. Is it safe to hug a bear? Depends on the type. Depends on the type, I suppose. Alright. Good luck, guys. We will use the black chroma again since I didn't get to— oh, you are committed to playing Janna. We love to see it. Now, this was the one that I said looked like Blood Moon. It doesn't— upon second glance at it, it doesn't really, but it's kind of similar vibe, right? It looks like Blood Moon Yasuo, in particular. Keep this man away from me. Skin Eater, I'm curious what your type is. I'm curious. You don't have to share, of course. Nobody has to share, but you guys all know my type. Hey Tomar, cool skin, thank you. I'm going through all the chromas right now. We did the white chroma, we did the pink chroma, very, very nice. We still have these to go through. I will admit the white and the pink probably look— and the black look the coolest. So I'm kind of starting with the best ones. Okay, I'm kind of starting with the best— wait, change my ward skin. Wait, I remembered. Can we find it? This is the real test. Where is it? Oh, they are in order. 2025 Spirit Blossom. Let's go. Good luck, guys. Hi B, how's it going? Skin Eater like someone with a lot of skin. As you said that, my headphone accessory just fell off and scared the absolute dickens out of me, dude. My dickens are gone. They're all over the floor. God, we summoned a demon by saying that, B. Oh god. I'm the... That or Femboys? Really ham. Okay, Skin Eater, okay. Feel like I don't have a choice in the matter.
To Summoner's Rift.
Lived in me.
Briar does what Briar wants.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
You know, from past conversations, that's fair. Everyone's entitled to their preferences. I know it can be hard for... Okay, how could you not pass the vibe check as a Vel'koz player? Stinky.
Minions have spawned.
This guy plays the same champs as me.
When it strikes.
Alright, but no, like I was saying before, it's okay to have preferences, and I know that that's kind of a point of contention for some people because, oh, you know, height preferences, weight preferences, and I understand that, right? Gender preferences, things like that. I understand why there's discourse around it, and I understand that it's not, you know, some people's preferences are a little sinister at times, right? I get that. But I like to think that most people just like what they like, and it's better to find someone that likes everything, not, I won't say everything about you, but your looks as well. You don't want to be with someone, you know, even if you think you really like someone, and they tell you, oh, you're not tall enough, or oh, you're not skinny enough, or whatever the case is. You don't want to be with that person anyway. And I get it, right? It's hard for guys who are into women. You know, I'm pretty short myself. I'm not into women, but I can sympathize, certainly. But you don't want to be with a woman who is that, you know, feels that way anyway. So best to know ahead of time. And that's why I kind of like that people are apparently pretty open on dating apps to putting that stuff, you know, right on the front of their profile. Wouldn't you rather just know right away? Some people care too much. I agree. 100% Skin Eater. Like I said, I've dated people that I wasn't really physically attracted to, and I didn't mind. I never held that against them, or, you know, it was that I liked them for their personality. Granted, their personality then later turned out to not be so great, but, you know, initially I thought we vibed and everything. I've never dated someone for their looks before. And it's okay to. It's okay to, you know, see someone and think, wow, that person's attractive. I'd like to, you know, maybe see if they're single, etc. That's okay too. I'm just not someone, I don't feel physical attraction super easily or super often, so it's easy for me to... Owie. So it's easy for me to not really care so much. I can't do anything here, man. I'm getting destroyed. Okay, I don't know why Briar just inted me.
You crossed it.
Pull the heavy chaos method and beat their fingers or toes with a hammer. Oh. Do what now? Oh, I got the cannon. Alright, I'm suffering. I'm gonna head back. We're gonna... It seems like maybe Blackfire's better on him now because it seems like it's coming up first, but I refuse. Especially, into this team it's not bad, but I'm still gonna go gun, especially since Ezreal is getting fed. Is he gonna push? I don't know. I don't know. They don't want you for you if they want something that would be a different person. What? I feel like you uploading a clip just recently where Briar did that exact same thing. I did! Good memory, Jing Gang. Good memory, sir. Alright, roaming bot would probably be a good idea. It seems like they could really use the help. So we could push this in, but... Alright, let's head bot. I don't have ult, but maybe we could make something work.
Peace of mind is a journey where you hold every shade of yourself.
Okay, it's worded.
To the light.
Alright, chill out. Okay, thank you guys, thank you. It's okay, I'm not, it's fine, it's great. No, I love that. I really thought maybe I could get help a little bit earlier there, but what can you do? What can you do? That's why I don't play ADC anymore. Heck that noise. Heck that noise. Alright. Well, it's really bad for us, really good for our team.
Twisting. Turning.
And that's my indication. We never roam in again. We sit and we plant in our feet here.
Takes shape.
We gotta give this Vel'koz a what for. He did rush boots, which, you know what? Kinda smart. They have a support. They have a support. Well, back I go again. And I just ulted to try to keep the Vel'koz off of me. You know, the last thing I want to do is die more. The last thing I want to do is die more.
The sky isn't blue, and the grass isn't green. Nature stirs in hues I can't name.
I appreciate him not pushing this wave. He is a homie. Like a true Vel'koz player should be. Certified homie.
An enemy has been slain.
Obsession keeps the mind.
An ally has been slain.
Get him, Darius!
Killing spree. Shut down.
I'm just a trace. Creativity is limitless, for better or worse.
It's tragic. That is tragic.
The surreal makes people admit what's real.
Alright, so since we're not going to be roaming anywhere, actually I could roam top, but I don't think Darius needs help. Especially into Kale, he should kind of poo-poo on her early.
An enemy has been slain.
I gather them up. One breath and brush at a time.
Yeah, it's kind of rough. The Vel'koz was able to get ahead. Looks like Darius is coming to help me out. You can have to kill Darius. Go ahead. Good job. Good job. More than happy to give him a kill. I don't think I've ever really had a top laner come and gank me, so more than happy to repay him. To give him his fair share and all that. She just dives me, right? She has ult. I guess not. It's almost like battling your own son. Yeah, that's real. That's real. Alright, at this point, I think we have to get our tier 2 boots since Vel'koz got his. I'm just going to TP. Vel'koz, I think he's going to start pushing. Yeah, I wasn't looking to give Vel'koz an extra kill there anyway, because at the end of the day, he's very long range, so what I would have done in that scenario is what I think he was looking to do, which is, you will die to the Darius, but kill the Hwei in the process. So I want to stand back, give Darius his kill. I'm happy to feed a Darius. As a Darius player myself, oh boy.
Rampage.
Darius is easily one of the most fun champs in the game. He's so simple and straightforward, but so darn fun. I really like the sound effect on my EE, as well as my WQ. That's unfortunate. I really didn't have to flash. I think that Darius may have apprehended the Vel'koz. I don't actually know that he canceled his ult. I think that Darius may have apprehended him. That is my bad for not paying attention there. Tough. This is really tough. I've had to leave lane constantly this game. It's amazing I'm even the same level as him.
No justice, no revenge, only clarity.
You look like an acorn? What? Yeah? I'd be looking like Jimmy Neutron? Back in the day was good times, I agree. I agree.
Why can't I paint exactly what I imagine?
Yes, Hyperion. I can't make the game go any faster, friend, or I would for you, because quite frankly, this is not a very fun game of League of Legends. So I would if I could, but I cannot. I only have so much power. And unfortunately, their support has been mid a lot. So I'm kind of being given a run for my money. Be more offended. Skin Eater, you're gonna have to do better than that. You should see the unholy crap in my DMs. Honestly, so that's okay, you know what? The subject has come up. Okay. I need some advice from you guys. So, I love my friends, right? And I love you guys. I'm a pretty, carry this to a dub? Nah, dude, not me. I'm letting this Darius carry me. Have any matches been fun tonight? Hwei, don't, please. Vel'koz, you're too good. I like the...
Shut down. Killing spree. Turret plate will fall soon.
I like you! This Vel'koz is funny. When a Hwei and Vel'koz main meets another Hwei and Vel'koz main. We're just the chillest guys. Though, I will say, I think other Hwei mains are actually not very chill. They're not very chill. Alright, so I'll give you guys the rundown. Basically, I'm pretty busy, right? So I don't always have time to answer DMs. I do my best, but admittedly, it has been the cause of some stress for me lately. A friend actually stressed me out so bad, that's part of why I canceled stream last night. It's not the whole reason, but it is part of it. Because he was just being so aggro. And I'm not going to mention names, by the way. So, you know, if this person is watching, know that I still love you dearly. But it was just a lot, right? And I'm just not into that anymore. Well, I never was to begin with, but I'm at the point in my life where I just don't want to deal with that anymore. I don't want to deal with things that don't make me happy anymore. Or at the very least, I don't want to deal with things that stress me out. I've found that stress is really not great for me. Like, I'm fortunate to have good mental health, but at a certain point, it's stressful, and that stress is gonna affect anyone. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is some people who, you know, I'm friends with, I guess, have said some really crappy things in my DMs lately, and I'm kind of tired. And I don't know how to draw the line, right? I'm pretty honest to a point. I did tell the one friend, hey, you know, it kind of stressed me out. He said sorry for being aggro, it was okay. But I'm getting to the point where I'm thinking about muting all of my DMs and then only answering them once a week. With the exception of, like, my mods and people really, really close to me. And I guess I don't know how to tell people that without people thinking it's about them personally or without offending anyone, because I don't want these people to think, you know, it's about them when it isn't, or okay, good shot, good shot. Good shot. Does this mean me? No, Skin Eater, you're not in my DM, silly. And even if you were, no, it's not about you. You're impressed when someone replies to me within the same day. That's sweet, Jingling, I like that. I'll, you know, you're great to talk to. But no, I've had some really bad stuff said to me the past 2 days, and I'm tired. Right before stream, I got hit with the most unholy comment in my DMs. And I just don't want to deal with it anymore, and I don't know how to draw boundaries in a way that doesn't just blatantly offend people. I've had this problem before, right, where I've tried to draw boundaries, and then my friends will just get very personally offended. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. And the thing is, too, it's like, with you guys in the server, if you post in the server, I'll always respond. I'm always watching the server, because I love what you guys post. It's great. So that's why I think if you guys are in the server, just talk to me there. It's the easiest and least stressful way to communicate with people. And, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm getting at, but offend them, then it's their choice and they should, it's your choice and they should respect it, yeah. I mean, the boundary is just kind of, please don't make absolutely awful comments to me, because I'm just tired of it. It's not that I can't handle it, it's just that I don't want to. I already deal with that enough on YouTube, I deal with that enough on League. Why would I want that in my DMs? And then, of course, I feel bad, because I'm like, oh, some of these people I know struggle with mental health and stuff, but at what point is it your own responsibility to not be a big ol' meanie? Right? Just because someone has mental health issues does not make them a meanie or give them a pass to be a meanie, right? So I don't know, it's such a tricky subject. It really is. I don't know. The fact that I had to cancel stream last night partially because of my DMs, and the fact that it causes me so much stress, I need to fix something. And I don't want anyone to think, oh, is this about me? Okay, I'm doing this real quick. I'm gonna push out this wave, whether she likes it or not. I'm sorry, friend. Alright, we are heading back. Oh yeah, they lost tower already? Okay. Sounds good to me. Yeah, I want to help with tower, but I don't know if Neela would have been okay with that. Let's definitely grab our Archangel second. I don't know, I'm sure that there's a normal way to explain what I'm feeling, right? I mean, I even talked to my mom about it, and she's like, if people are rude to you, like, you have every right to be honest with them in return. But I found it gets me nowhere. They just do it again. I don't know. Is it a repeat offender? You should just block them or only allow DMs from friends. I do only allow DMs from friends, B. Listen, I've already been through that step. It's a smart move, but here's the thing, right? Someone will be like, oh, can I add you for this quick reason, right? And it ends up, you know, being necessary, right? It's a legitimate reason. So then I add them and I'm like, cool, okay, resolved. And then they'll keep talking to me. And then it turns into, oh, you know, I get messaged all the time now, and
Twisting.
yeah, so, and I don't know how to remove people in a way that doesn't hurt their feelings. I don't want to just unfriend someone and they think I hate them. So it's not the case. I don't hate anyone. There's nobody I currently talk to that I hate. So please, be at ease about that. I don't know. It's tough. Like, how do you balance it, especially as a content creator? Why does Ezreal have teleport also? Then tell them what they did wrong and unfriend them. It's so tricky, right? Because, ow, good shot, dude. Stop being so good at Vel'koz. I don't like whatever that is. I don't like that that Krug is just bleeding to death. You can mute DMs, yes, Skin Eater. So that's the most recent strategy I've been employing, is muting all DMs with the exception of a few people. So then, Skin Eater, what do I... Oh, and B said that. Mute conversation and go about your day. But then what do I do when I don't respond for a long time? Like, okay, so I mute them, right? And then they're DMing me. And I can ignore it, but then at a certain point, do I stop ignoring? Joke's on you, Briar. I gave it to Israel. As Vel and I are very wholesome to each other.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
That was nutty. It was. Good job to our friend Fiddlesticks, by the way. Going quite well, huh? Reply whenever or don't reply ever. Okay, I like that. I appreciate it, guys, because, you know, I try to fine line. It's, like I said, it's... Hold on, let me think for a second. Let me use my remaining brain cell. I do need a Zanya's. I need more than a Zanya's. More than a Zanya's. I want to go mid. I'm so jealous that this Vel'koz gets to be mid. And get destroyed by Darius. Can I snipe the kill? He and I are friends. Just messing. Good job.
An enemy has been slain.
But yeah, right, because I never want to be a mean person in general in my life, right? And just historically, I've had a lot of friends that, you know, are very different than me, and they're very sensitive, and so I kind of have acted accordingly, and have learned to act accordingly, of erring on the side of suffering to not upset other people, right? And just because of the way, if I were to be natural in the way that I deliver things, I think people have often thought I was a jerk because of it, because I appear maybe emotionless or kind of matter of fact. And I don't know, it's tough. It's tough to not offend people. It's hard to not hurt people, and that's never my goal, and it's hard to find that line, especially as someone with a, you know, a public image as well, because you don't want to, yeah, personally, I don't want to hurt anyone. I'm so sleepy, I'm so tired. I'm just gonna leave. I'm just gonna go home. Bye. See you later, friend.
Creativity is limitless.
Anyway. This Pyke has really wanted me all game, and I don't know why. I've been balling enough.
Give me your full attention.
Shut down.
Nice. That was a good prediction on my part with the EQ. You owe me Hwei Heart because my poems are fire. They always are. If I missed one, I will Hwei Heart immediately. As soon as I can. Nice snipe, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. Wow, if people sometimes see you as mean, they'll probably see me as the devil. Well, yeah, it's happened a lot, Jingang, believe it or not. And I know that some of this is on them. But yes, I've often been seen as heartless, even though I'm just trying my best. I don't know. But yeah, I don't want you guys to think, oh, I'm just concerned about my image and that's why I don't want to be mean. No, I've always been this way. I've always been a huge doormat. And I don't know, I'm tired. I'm tired, guys. I'm genuinely... I don't normally get kind of sad over things, but I'm genuinely sad over this. Not your fault they decided to be a no. I appreciate it. Listen, I've always said, right, I'm not a perfect person. Nobody is. We all know this. Blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to my flaws, they are not in the way that I treat other people. That's always been something I've worked very, very hard to accomplish. Because I wasn't always like this. In high school, I was kind of... I didn't mean to be, but I was kind of stinky. I said some things that I didn't realize would hurt people's feelings. So I worked really hard to be a good and self-aware person. So I'm very... Okay, Darius. See, this is why you feed Darius, because then he just carries you and you can just yap about your personal problems on twitch.tv/IcarusPrince. Anyway, we could just buy our Zanyas outright. I don't know why I'm going this far away. What was I saying? Yeah, so I've worked really hard to be this way, so it bothers me when people don't really understand that. I get that I'm a difficult person to understand. I know I think in a way that's weird. A lot of people have called me autistic constantly. I called autistic constantly. I'm not. So I don't really appreciate it being used as an insult the way it is towards me, because there's nothing wrong with being autistic. Nothing at all. But I'm not. I'm just odd, I guess. I don't know. But I guess I'll take your guys' advice and simply just not really answer DMs too much. Because at the end of the day, it is really affecting me, and I find that my mental health is really, really good besides this. So I shouldn't just let this one thing hold me back.
An enemy has...
I didn't get to do anything, man. So it is 8:13, and the problem is that if I do another one, I probably don't have time for Risk of Rain, but what I can do is do Risk of Rain tomorrow if you guys want. I'm not 100% sure what to do here. Okay, let me put it this way. Which subs would want to play Risk of Rain with me? Because if we have more people, maybe we could go a bit quicker. Because by myself, I think the run would take... Alright. You can play Risk of Rain? Okay. You were down either for League or Risk of Rain. Okay, sounds good. Then maybe we'll do one more, so that should bring us to 9. We'd have to keep the Risk of Rain run under an hour then. So if you guys can kind of help me with that, then I would be more than happy to play with you. I'd be more than happy to play with you. Yo, when do we get the Hwei emote? What is this? Is this an icon? Is this a TFT map? What is this? Oh, it's an icon. I don't want to wait till level 15. You can join if needed? Okay, we got gang. We got squad. We got squad. That Vel'koz kind of styled on me. Oh, Hyperion, I was gonna play with you no matter what. It was just a question of whether I was going to push Risk of Rain to tomorrow or if we were gonna try to do it tonight. I wasn't gonna leave you out, especially since you didn't know the queue and stuff, so it wasn't really your fault anyway that you got in late. If not, I hear the zone calling me. Sounds good to me, Chief. Oh, we have that good Yasuo top. You know what that means? I won't be laning into Yasuo. Let's go. Let's freaking Jarvan. I love Jarvan. Big Jarvan fan. They call me Big Jarvan fan. Yeah, I got you. Alright, thank you guys by the way for the advice, I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Alright, let's try different chromas. We have red. Which chroma do you guys want? Do you want red? Do you want yellow? Green? Blue? Purple? That's it. Those are your only options. Oh, we have to look at this chroma. Is it, yeah, we love the big J here. Give him that big J. How do we get this chroma? Is it for Mythic Essence or something? Can somebody just tell me where it's physically located so I may purchase it? If nobody has a preference, I think I will go for the red chroma maybe. We'll just start at the left side here. Do you know that game, Power World? Yes, they just released a Terraria collab. Interesting. That sounds pretty fun. That sounds pretty darn fun. I will have to check it out. Oh, Skin Eater, I see the rope you posted. You do have drip, dude. You really do. You do have drip, dude. You really do. There's a whole dungeon and you can catch Eye of Cthulhu and have him fight for you. Really? That's sick. That's really cool. Thank you for telling me about that. Alright, good luck, guys. Yasuo's playing into Teemo, but I'm sure he's used to that. Akali is stinky. Akali's very stinky, but what can you do? She's not the worst thing I could be laning into. She's up there, but she's not the worst. Good luck. That is a very pretty Morgana skin. It's not the Morgana skin. It's not the new one, but that's alright. Okay, she do be playing Akali. That's unfortunate. On God. No printer. My God, I'm gonna get crushed. You dragging my Norms MMR up. I'm in my training arc. What are you doing to me? I'm never queuing with you again. You're banned.
Just begin and keep going. That's all.
Skin Eater, who do you play in who do you enjoy in Risk of Rain? You're probably gonna say anyone, but do you have favorites? I'm probably just gonna play Engineer because again it's my first time playing on stream, so I just don't want to look silly. You'd rather lane into a Yasuo instead of Akali? Oh, you play Hwei? Very interesting. I would disagree. If we're talking objectively for Hwei's matchups, I would say Akali's objectively not quite as bad. But what do I know? What do I know?
Should have meaning.
What is she doing?
Shrouded in
Minions
twilight
have
hue.
spawned.
Will you rise again, or set for good, Akali?
Very interesting. And we both have our Blood Moon looking skins on, so I like that. Posted the trail. I gotta put my Angry Bee back on my wheel so I can Angry Bee at these people who don't pass the vibe check. Okay, this chroma is kind of muddy, but I don't mind it. It's definitely not as vibrant as Blood Moon. But it's not bad. It's not as vibrant as most Ruby chromas. But I like it. Here's the thing, a lot of the chromas look kind of bad in store, and then when you play them in game, you're like, you know what, it's not so bad. Especially when you consider it's an alt color palette for a skin that you're gonna play a lot. So on its own, yeah, it's not great. If the skin was just naturally this color, it's not fantastic. But I'm gonna be playing the skin so much that I really need the different color palettes, you know? That's why I got the chroma pack. That's why I got the whole pack. Because even if I don't like some of them, right, even if they're not my favorites, I need that. I need to look at something a little different sometimes. That's the main time I would say chroma packs are worth it. Otherwise, I just recommend picking up 1 or 2 of your favorite chromas, particularly when it's the Essence Emporium.
Nothing's as simple as black and white.
An enemy has been slain.
No. Why is my mom texting me what happened? Skin Eater or somebody in chat, Jing Gang, can you tell me if there's something wrong with my stream? If not, I will have to AFK and answer my mom, because I need to make sure that nothing is going on in real life.
Please focus.
An ally has been slain.
That hit me.
In the mind becomes light on the page.